Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, shortstop, Gene Segura.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. And I'm looking at one right now. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he takes strike 3 called on the curveball that time, and there's your first out of the evening. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Gerard Dyson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Borges on the run. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So a wrap. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Kyle
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The pitch goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at first base at the big Cuban, Jose Abreu. You talk about a fuss over a private workout. He had everybody in baseball wanting to sign this guy. And years later, we know why.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Robinson Cano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate, Danny Valencia. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
Valencia.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Center fielder.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Got one here.
And another foul ball.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
Hey, we got 2.
Stepping in now, Dan Vogelbach. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Gene
Swing,
Segura.
and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Strike 2.
No outs now.
The 0-2 home. And he struck him out. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about
Now
it.
batting, left fielder.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there.
Next
Gerard
for
Dyson
Seattle.
is sent
Right
packing
fielder.
for the second out of the inning.
Cruz.
Grounded back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off
Kyle
for the
Seager.
Mariners.
He'll start things
Third
out as we
baseman,
begin the 5th.
Kyle Seager.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
One out. We got one.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
He swings and grounds it to short.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something starting eventually, and not a bad time to start.
Well, one out now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout.
That's mine. That's mine.
Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul.
2 outs. Let's get out of here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High pop-up. Abreu is there for it.
Got it. I got it.
And the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They're down 2-0. Ready for another chance? Carlos Ruiz. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dan Vogelbach comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In there at the letters 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
We got one.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Digging in once again, Gene Segura.
Batter, number 2.
Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Gerard Dyson. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Dyson.
No outs here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
On the ground up the middle. Moncada fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. 2 down. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Grounded to first. Fielded by Abreu. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. There's Robbie Cano now. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Very weakly on the ground. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Leonis Martin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, you got 2 down.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the White Sox 2 and the Mariners nothing. Ready once again, Carlos Ruiz. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Ruiz.
Going out now.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Garcia is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next,
first delivery to him on the way.
Dan Vogelbach.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Moncada gloves it. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. Gene Segura standing in. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he gets strike three called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Chicago White Sox get their 20th home win this year. Ian Castro notches his 3rd win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to the Show Nation.